Okay, iB1500. Report of no power. I don't know if there's a skirt that's supposed to go on here. I have to research that. I usually see the iB2000s. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is look at the amp draw on the unit to see if there is an issue. There is a breaker also down here. Obviously it's working. I took the pad off this unit and it is full of wax, cut wax. That adds to the friction. What I suggest is either clean it or actually use the other side after so many square feet. Should be one side per, say, 50 to 100,000 square feet. You want to make sure the thickness, this is good thickness. You don't want it to let go beyond half an inch. And then center it as you put it back on. So we're gonna also have connected the clamp meter so we can see how many amps we're drawing. You got to be very aware of what kind of surface you're burnishing. This looks like it has a base wax on it or sealant. When I went through it earlier, that's what it does appear to have. So we're staying under 17 or so. So what it may be is the surface or the actual technique. So you gotta be careful of the surface you're on. Make sure you have clean pads. Because right now I'm looking at, I mean, this, it is a decent surface. Just want to make sure the surface isn't too aggressive. Be careful how much spray buff that you use. You got to be very careful. It also has to be cleaned up off the unit. And you always want to keep it moving. Keep it moving. So this is unit number 2, and I'm looking for some high spikes. Just fortunate to have some wax on the floor. I'll check it again here. A few amps from max, but as long as you have a clean pad, keep it moving. You also want to take the pad off when you're done, and you want to keep the pad driver up off the floor when you're done in storage. Now if the pad driver was warped, you'd hear a lot of noise and you'll have some uneven burnishing. So far, this one's actually working fine. You also got to be careful what you're plugging into. You can't plug into a power strip. Those are typically 10 amp. And that can cause problems like you're explaining with it overheating or cutting out. Take one more look. 12 to 14. We have a threshold of 17, possibly 20 on this motor, 1500 RPM. I can't see the specs on this motor It's probably in the operator's manual. But with that said, it looks good.